Welcome back to debate number 2. The tentacles of the whopping 5,000 crore QNET Ponzi scheme seem to be deepening with each passing day. The QNET scam is getting darker than a movie plot, complete with the Bollywood link. Superstar Shah Rukh Khan, Boman Irani, Jackie Shroff and others are also under the scanner. The scam's first death has now surfaced. A 31-year-old software engineer working with Accenture, who put his life savings in the scheme, committed suicide. The Cyberabad police has now intensified a crackdown and registered 38 cases and arrested 70 people in a multi-level marketing scam allegedly involving QNET. The police have also served notices to actors Anil Kapoor, Shah Rukh Khan, Boman Irani, Jackie Shroff, Vivek Oberoi, Pooja Hegde for participating in the company's programs. While Anil Kapoor, Shah Rukh Khan and Boman Irani have responded to the notices through their advocates. Reply from other celebrities is still awaited. Meanwhile, sources in the police are now telling us that they aren't satisfied with the replies given by these stars.
2014 से almost join किया था. Then when we at the time of joining also I have very clearly asked Mr. Randip that is it a MLM, because I'm not at all interested in MLM and putting other people into trouble. So no, this is absolutely fair and proper legal business. They said that, and many renowned public prosecutors or legal firms are associated as a legal firm to the QNET.
Husband के भी job में मतलब he used to get tensed कि क्या करे, मेरे पास उतना नहीं है कि repay करे या तो we had taken a loan and then we started repaying them because it was only on our trust. They had given us money and we had trusted them blindly that उन लोगों ने पूरा फायदा उठा के निकल गए, फिर बाद में तो मिले भी नहीं वैसे.
The only thing that can help us is government, and luckily for us in 2013 we came to know that Guru Bhai is running this case and उन्होंने बहुत अपने आप पे ले लिया and he is like a savior for us. हमारे अगर बोले तो हमारे लिए अभी मसीहा वही है.
And in fact, we'll talk about this and get to the bottom of this entire scam. And let me welcome my guests on the show. Mr. Narayan Tirupati, BJP spokesperson, is joining us on the debate. We also have Monica Reddy, who's a QNET victim and celebrity. We have Fanidra Sharma, who's a whistleblower in this particular Ponzi scam, and Sharath Kohli, economist, is also joining us on the show. But first of all, we will speak with Mr. Sajjanar, who was the commissioner of the Cyberabad on QNET scam, and he was the one who brought this to light. Mr. Sajjanar, you're the one who brought to the limelight this scam with such a big case, and in fact it blew up after you started investigating it. What are the other areas that you are working on at the moment related to QNET?
Basically, this Beyond Direct Selling company, it's a franchisee of the QNET group. So they were doing this multi-level marketing and in the name of doing direct selling and all. They camouflage their goods, but ultimately at the back end it's nothing, a pure money circulation scheme. In the front end they sell vacation packages, and they also sell water filters, watches and so many products. But those products are just a camouflage, but back end is nothing but a money circulation scheme. So almost in Cyberabad we have booked 38 cases and we have arrested 70 persons, and most of these persons are all from the IT sector. So these people, they target the IT employees, they target the homemakers, unemployed youth, and they trap people in the name of great business opportunity. So people, when they join, they are not initially told about this QNET group and all. They tell these youth saying that there is a big business opportunity, they have to pay so and so amount, and after some days they will be getting a huge amount, but they have to do just enrollment. So for 1 month, these appliance whoever enrolls the members, they don't give the password or the ID of the mail received, so they keep it for them. So after the 30 days, they share the idea saying that it's now they are become members of the QNET group, and then they start asking them to enroll people. That's how the people got cheated, and we received many complaints from Cyberabad, and we have registered about 38 cases, and still the investigation is going on.
Right, Mr. Sajjanar, also tell us who are behind this entire and this nefarious scam. You have sent notices to celebs like Anil Kapoor, Shah Rukh Khan, Boman Irani, Jackie Shroff, Vivek Oberoi, Pooja Hegde and Allu Sarish for participating in this company's programs. How many of them have actually responded so far? These are respected celebrities.
Ishwaran is the main culprit because this QNET is the third avatar of this Q group business in India. First they came in 2001, they did the same direct selling and the multi-level marketing fraud. So they called themselves as the Gold Quest. So number of cases were registered and a lot of complaints were received against this company. So till they ran up to 2008, again in 2008 they started this QuestNet. So almost they ran this company for 2012 tak. Then in that also there were many complaints against this QuestNet and the company again was winded up, and now again we have the third avatar QNET. So basically the Ishwaran and his people are doing this fraud in this country. So we have given also many people, film actresses notices, because these people, they were used as brand ambassadors, they were used to promote their business, QNET business and all. So again notice to Shah Rukh Khan, Anil Kapoor, Boman Irani, Yuvraj Singh, Allu Sarish, Pooja Hegde, Vivek Oberoi and other actors, and we have received replies from Shah Rukh Khan, Anil Kapoor and Boman Irani. So even though we have evidence, but they were trying to claim that they have gone because to promote for a cause of cancer hospital or because of their friends and all, but they did not know the business of QNET. But anyway, detailed investigation is being carried against these actors also.
In fact, one person has committed suicide because of this scam. And what have the victims told you? You have interacted with them, and what are the challenges in this case that you're facing as of now?
We can go. So we are at the initial stage of investigation. We have already seized their godowns and we also seized their bank accounts. We have arrested 70 people and still we have to examine some more witnesses, and also we are also trying to audit all the accounts of this company. And also now the enforcement director also has taken cognizance of this case and they are also investigation in detail. So definitely in the coming days we will definitely try to get the main accused.
All right, Mr. Sajjanar, we also need to ascertain that how many people in totality have been cheated in this case. In other words, what is the scope, what is the magnitude of this entire scam?
Basically, these people, they are very rampant in the IT areas like Noida, Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Bombay, Pune, Delhi and all. And apart from that one, they are also have now entered into the Mofussil areas. It is estimated about 20 lakh people are there and about 5,000 crore amount has been cheated by this company.
Now, Mr. Sajjanar, people have been repeatedly, being cheated by such multi-level marketing, fake companies. What is your message to people who in fact put their trust and faith in these companies and they turn out to be completely fraudulent?
People should understand that whatever name so called, whether the schemes they call multi-level marketing, direct selling, referral marketing, introduction marketing, chain marketing, network marketing, whatever name so called, if there is enrollment, if they ask people to enroll people by enrolling first he has to become member, then again he has to enroll 2 more persons, again he has to enroll 2 more persons. If the chain there, enrollment is there, and if they say that they are going to get quick and easy money, it's nothing but a cheating scam. People should be aware that it's a banned activity in this country. Ultimately the people at the top will benefit, the promoters will benefit, but most of the bakras will be the common man. So until the pyramid bursts, until the pyramid goes out, then only they'll realize that they have been cheated. So whatever name so called, people should understand they should not enroll into this such schemes, and because it's banned under the provisions of Price Chits and Money Circulation Schemes Banning Act 1978. And the worst part is that these schemes destroy the fiscal system of this country and also destroy the well-knitted social fabric of this society, because these schemes aim at enrolling friends, relatives. Ultimately you will lose friends and relatives, and ultimately you will lose money also. I request people not to enroll into such schemes once again.
Mr. Sajjanar, QNET is refuting your allegations, and still they are operating their website and it's functional, and they're also saying that the police and the central government cannot understand the nature of their business. How lame is that?
If they have any proof of their business, if they are doing legal business, why didn't they come forward when the inspection was being conducted by the Minister of Corporate Affairs? Minister of Corporate Affairs under the section 206 clause 5 of the Companies Act 2013. They conducted a very detailed inspection. When the inspection was conducted, they did not give any documents which will support the allegations. Their directors, when they were asked for questions, when they were sent the letters to their post, they were found not to be found in the addresses. And even after repeated request also, the company failed to give proper response. And also when they gave the response also, it was insufficient, inadequate. When given an opportunity they could not do, then why they are making allegations? If their allegations are true, let them come forward, come and face the police, come and face the other regulatory agencies, produce whatever documents they are having. Definitely we'll examine that. But just refuting the allegations will not be true. People should not believe such things. And we are also identifying such people who are trying to refute these allegations, who are trying to send wrong messages to the public. We'll definitely take against those persons. I request the public not to believe such rumors of the group of QNET, and they should not enroll. Ultimately, if they enroll, they'll lose money, because this company is going to be winded up by the Minister of Corporate Affairs, because already petition has been filed under section 271 of the Companies Act 2013 in the NCLT Bangalore by the ROC Bangalore. So I request the public, it's a matter of time, the company will be winded up, it will be closed. So I request the public once again not to enroll, not to pay any amount to their appliance, to members of beyond direct selling company or anybody related to this company once again.
Right, Mr. Sajana, thank you so much for speaking with us. And let me come to you, Sharad. In fact, I was listening to the Prime Minister this morning, and I would like to draw up an analogy. He went on to say, when it came to fitness, he said that if you have to get to your goals, be it financial or be it physical, there is no escalator. You have to take the stairs. It seems like in our country, there are still quarters, there are still people who want to get carried away by these get-rich-quick schemes. And we have seen another company who's fooled and taken a lot of people for a ride.
Absolutely, Vineet. You know, when Prime Minister said that you have to take the stairs, not the elevator, I think some people decided to take the elevator. See, a very fundamental principle is, when you find an investment scheme which is giving you an abnormal return, the best way for the viewers of NewsX, at least the people who are watching this show, the message I would like to give as a financial expert and an economist is that the moment you find that the rate of return is more than 15%, 18%, I think you should get alarmed. And this is a typical pyramid scheme. You make members. The second way of recognizing whether there is a fraud or not is the way out is that the moment they ask you to make more people as members, I think there are so many schemes in the past which have met with similar fate. And as far as the government is concerned, Vineet, it's very difficult to make out what is happening at the ground level when people-to-people contact is there and they are trying to get in more clients through the resources and connecting to the original people. I think, but having said that, I would like to say that when the first complaint goes against such a scheme, the very first complaint, I think what goes wrong is that somebody ignores that complaint. If that very first complaint is paid heed to, I think this will not become a mountain out of a molehill. At this point of time, it has become a mountain because it started in a very small way. When the very first complaint was filed that, sir, I'm not getting back the money I was promised. And it's a typical case of first complaint. I'm not getting back the money I was promised. And so basically you're collecting money from other people. And the moment somebody stops paying, that's when the pyramid starts collapsing.
Right.
So I think two ways of recognizing. First way is the moment you get abnormal returns, get alarmed. And the moment the first complaint is filed, I think it is up to the government to get alarmed. So therefore, there is no shortcut to getting rich, Vineet. Believe me, there is no way to get rich, to a shorter way to get rich.
Absolutely.
You have to work hard. Your money has to work hard. And you only get returns. You have to realize that the rest of the world is not a fool putting their money in bank FDs, in mutual funds, making long-term stock investments. There is no shortcut to high returns.
Absolutely, Sharad. And like Shakespeare aptly put it, that there is common sense is not that common. Mr. Tirupati, coming to you, Sharad raises a very important point that whenever the rate of return is beyond 15 to 18%, it should serve as a red flag. That means it is not normal. But sir, what do you do when you have hyper-normal people like Shah Rukh Khan, Boman Irani, Vivek Oberoi endorsing this company? Won't a common man get carried away? Shouldn't there be a code for celebrities also, that when they endorse a company, when they actually sing or dance for a company, attend their events and cut their ribbons, they should do a thorough check?
Consumer protection law, which last month in the series of bills we saw, and these people has to take accountability. That clause is there. So from now on, these celebrities cannot go to an advertisement and say whatever the companies say. Definitely they will be held responsibility and accountability. As far as this issue is concerned, even in 2016, May 3rd, in the Rajya Sabha, our Honorable former Minister, Mr. Arun Jaitley, has replied a series of around 100 companies he has listed. Out of this, the first two is this Gold Quest and the QNET. And see, people who are falling for all these kind of, people are luring for this, that should be stopped. Each and every time we come across it, in decades we have been seeing it. Even in Chennai, we had Ramesh Car Finance, we had Rayapata Benefit Fund, so many funds. EMU, there also there was a big problem. So the people has to be, that too we are living in a very highly technological world. So people has to be very careful. But now we have brought lot of acts, and definitely these people will be punished. In future, we should see to it that this type of companies doesn't come into the forefront.
Right. We also have Mr. Gurpreet Singh, who was the whistleblower in this matter. Mr. Singh, thank you for being here. What made you realize, or what made you in fact decide and ascertain that this company was taking its customers for a ride? In fact, even reading about them and talking about them, whatever they have said also sounds very fraudulent when they go on to say that people do not understand our business model. What was the catalyst for you? What made you realize that these people are in fact going to run away with my money, or they probably already have? Mr. Singh? All right, there seems to be an audio problem, but Monica Reddy, let me come to you. Now, you also invested in this company and it did not turn out well for you. Please share your experience with us and our viewers. What transpired and how did you come to know that this company was fraudulent and was taking all of its patrons for a ride?
I am not a victim of this scam. I am a social activist, and what connected me to this scam was coming across several victims while I was in Karnataka and later on in Telangana, and working with Gurpreet Singh, who is the whistleblower and who also is working for the cause of the victims through the Financial Frauds Victims Association. So I have been working on this case with Gurpreet as a social activist, and just to answer your question, it is extremely clear from the word go. The moment they enroll into the scheme, the spin begins from there on. So it's extremely easy to figure out that you're getting taken for a ride within 2-3 months of you enrolling into the scheme. But sadly, a lot of the victims.
But why couldn't the celebrities, Monica Reddy? Why could not the celebrities, Monica Reddy? Why could not the celebrities who are endorsing this fraudulent company figure out what was going on? We also have Fanidra Sharma with us on this particular program. Fanidra, tell us about your experience with QNET.
Yes. So. In the 2018 September, I have been made to invest in this QNET. So, the main reason is because of my friend, whose dad is in the defense department and with a highly official cadre. I trusted his words because he misused my trust, our friendship and everything, and he showed literally many videos and everything regarding to of, like you said, Shah Rukh Khans and everyone who are the brand ambassadors and promoting this QNET business. So we will be getting trapped in this scam. We wouldn't know till the time I realized that it's a scam. But luckily I got out of this within 30 days. So
how did you realize?
Who couldn't come
Fanidra,
out of 30
how did
days,
you realize? How did you realize this was a scam? What was your moment of truth?
Through the social, because the kind of classes and sessions they were taking for a common, they used to brainwash us, and they used to say that to call each and every of our friends and ask them to invest and ask them to show some random pictures, like clicking some pictures with some highly cars, and they used to ask us to post in our social networks platforms. So in the same way, as I am a businessman, I got to know, I got suspected on this business, and I browsed about it, and I got back onto this.
Right, we are joined by Mr. Gurpreet Singh, once again the whistleblower in this matter. Mr. Singh, tell us about your experience with the QNET, and how did you come about to realize and recognize that you were being taken for a ride, and what did you do about it? What were the telltale signs?
I'll come back to the question you asked me previously. When I started my research in 2013, found out that these are 2 years after I have already been prosecuted.
Mr. Singh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Well, there seems to be an audio problem with Mr. Singh's mic. We'll try and reconnect with him. Sharad, coming back to you now, this is not the first time a multi-level marketing company has been in the dock for obfuscating, confusing people and cheating them out of their hard-earned money. If you remember, there was something called Speak Asia, which ran away with a lot of money. In fact, their roots were found in Panama and Singapore. Before that, you also had the chit fund scam, which transpired in West Bengal. A lot of high-profile ministers and celebrities were also found to be a part of it. Now, the Economic Offences Wing does take cognizance of these fraudulent activities, but there's still a precedent that is yet to be made out of these companies who try to dupe people out of their hard-earned money. What should be done about this?
I think, Vineet, it's almost an impossible task to, because, they keep coming up with new ideas. We saw Speak Asia, you just know. We saw a couple of them earlier as well. So what this company did was it was trying to be very innovative by coming out with combining this scheme with products. So what it tried to do is, because they knew if they're going to simply ask money and ask people to make members, it would become very obvious and people would know, because there were precedents in such matters. Now what they tried to do was they tried to couple it with some selected products. So they combined the whole scheme with products. And so people would believe, oh, this is something which is very different. They are trying to promote their product. So they were getting $250 odd, so somebody realized probably I am promoting their product, so I am being paid for that. Whereas the fact of the matter was that the products were just a disguise. They were doing marketing under disguise. The products was a sham. The whole issue was a sham. And the whole scheme was, it's very difficult, we need to figure out. I think, again, I'll reiterate what I said earlier, that it's for the people to believe, it also becomes a social stigma. Suppose I make 6 members for a scheme like this. All the 6 people who lose money, it's very embarrassing for me as well, socially, to face them again and say that, yeah, I made you lose your money, I made a fool of myself, and in the process I ended up making fool of you guys as well.
Right.
So I think it becomes a social stigma as well. It is very difficult to figure out.
Right,
but
right.
I think
Sharad,
a program you're doing, I must appreciate NewsX for doing
Sharad,
a program
let me come
like
back
this,
to you. We'll try and speak with
message.
Mr. Gurpreet Singh once again. There's been an audio problem. Mr. Singh, we want you to share your experience with QNET. You are a whistleblower. You were, in fact, cheated out of your money, and there were telltale signs that you observed and decided to tell on them. Tell us, sir.
See, when I started my research against this company in 2013, when they tried to dupe my wife, I realized that these companies, they have been running in India since last 10 to 12 years, since 2013 previously, and they've been prosecuted before also. And like Sharat said, these frauds, they combine their money circulation schemes with the product. The product is just a cover for the investment that is taken in on the name of a scheme. The reason the product is added is, suppose tomorrow someone stands up and says, hey, I want my money back. These companies, they have raise their hand and say, we have given you a product, you enjoy the product. I heard your question that QNET is refuting all the allegations, that it is not a money circulation scheme. I know this in and out because I've been fighting them in High Court, Supreme Court, everywhere. These people, they take money, QNET, they take money, 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs, 1 lakh from the victims by showing a business plan. Once the plan is shown, you get some products at your house, and when the victim is asking the upline, what is this? They say, oh, you joined our company, these are complimentary products, please enjoy the products. And the victim is kept busy for 2 to 3 months in training, taken to Malaysia, Dubai, Delhi, Goa, all these things. By the time the victim realizes that this is a fraud, the cooling period is gone. And when they ask for money, they said, oh, your cooling period is gone, 30 days are over, you are not eligible for refund. The reason I got behind this group of companies that are operating out of Malaysia is because I want to show the products. I've been showing these products in the Supreme Court, in High Court, everywhere. This is one of their products. Can you see this? This piece of glass, it was tested by BARC in Mumbai, Baba Atomic Research Center. By the crime branch, they send it for FSL. QNET claims that this product, it can energize water, and when you consume that water, it gets rid of cancer, hypertension, diabetes, whatever you say. The FSL report says it is nothing but a piece of glass. It's called a biodisc. And this product is coming from China for 50 rupees, for $1. Initially it was 50. It comes for $1. It is given to the gullible victims like Fanindra and all these people, lakhs of people across India.
Mr. Singh, we have a paucity of time. Mr. Singh, I apologize, we have a paucity of time, but I still want you to tell me that this... Yeah, I still want you to, we have a paucity of time. In fact, we have run out of time. I'm extending you a few seconds to tell me there were a host of celebrities also who endorsed this company. What were they made to see that they in fact endorsed this company?
Celebrities dance, inaugurate and do every kind of thing for money, nothing else.
You think they should be punished too? There should be repercussions for these celebrities as well, sir?
In the new Consumer Act that has been recently passed, that was held in Rajya Sabha for so many years, it was not being allowed to pass. In the new Act, I think that provision is now there.
So even if you have not perpetrated a crime directly, you were, in a way, an accessory to perpetrating this crime, which defrauded and duped a lot of innocent people out of their hard-earned money. Well, on that note, we have to end the show. I'd like to thank all my guests for joining me and giving us their insightful and subjective answers and reactions. That's all we have on the show. Thank you for watching.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.